Good day, everyone. We are beyond delighted to virtually stand here in front of you as we discuss our title proposedly entitled Effectiveness of Video-Based Learning on the Student's Performance of Second-Year Mathematics Major of Mindoro State University in Elementary Statistics. Let's now begin with the introduction or background of our study. Due to the rapid changes brought by the COVID-19 pandemic, it is evident that we need to develop knowledge of how this mode of learning will impact students' achievement with their courses and learning. Video-based learning has a long history in its use as an educational tool in various forms, like instructional videos, demonstration videos, knowledge clips, and web lectures. As such, higher education institutions have often enhanced their curriculum with alternative and complementary learning resources to support students from different educational backgrounds and learning needs. Along with the advancement in technologies such as high-speed internet and personal devices, the shift towards the use of video in higher education had begun before COVID-19. All university campuses are physically closed. Educators and lecturers are working hard behind the scene to educate, support, and ensure that students can progress with the least interruptions to their studies through online lectures, video-based resources, and etc. There are organizations that private companies such as Coursera, FutureLearn, Udemy, and Google are also taking this opportunity to promote and expand their in-house online learning platforms by offering students free access to the video-based academic courses. Let's now move on to the research gap of the study. Many research has shown that video-based promote the students' learning, improve the amount of interaction of the students, as well as the time spent with the learning materials. Likewise, video provides great benefits to teachers and learners, affecting students' motivation, confidence, and attitudes positively. Furthermore, video-based learning has a notable advantages for the facilitation of performance-based courses. The technology needs to be carefully introduced as part of a broader instructional strategy to maximize the potential benefits for students' learning and engagement. However, little is known about video's role in knowledge development in making interpretations, administering concept to real-world situation, and improve students' performance wherein identified as a major gap in the research that requires further exploration. Moving forward, a new era of learning where video-based learning is popular. While we acknowledge the shortfalls of this methodological approach in the field, video-based learning has the greatest potential to be explored further to serve the demands of learners post-COVID-19. It also gives us an opportunity to find out if it's work in the longer term.
Moving on to the objectives of our research. This research study is designed to assess the effectiveness of video-based learning on students' performance of second-year math majors of Mindoro State University in Elementary Statistics, year 2020 to 2021, had the following objectives. To determine the extent of video-based learning of second-year mathematics major students of Mindoro State University in terms of making interpretations of the content, administering concept to a real-world situation, creating new knowledge and experiences. To identify the level of students' performance of second-year math majors of Mindoro State University in elementary statistics in terms of their final grade. To test if there is a significant relationship between the extent of video-based learning and the students' performance of second-year math majors of Mindoro State University in elementary statistics. With the research questions, this study will determine the effectiveness of video-based learning on students' performance of second-year math majors of Mindoro State University in Elementary Statistics, year 2020 to 2021. Especially, it aims to answer the following questions. Number 1, what is the extent of video-based learning of second-year mathematics major students of Mindoro State University in terms of making interpretation of the content, administering concept to real-world situation, and creating new knowledge and experiences? Number 2, what is the level of student performance of second-year math majors of Mindoro State University in elementary statistics in terms of their final grade? Number 3, is there a significant relationship between the extent of video-based learning and the students' performance of second-year math majors of Mindoro State University in elementary statistics?
Now, the conceptual framework of our research consists of independent variable and dependent variable. The first variable was the independent variable described as extent of video-based learning of second-year mathematics major students of Mindoro State University. It was measured in terms of making interpretations of the content, administering concepts to real world situations, and creating new knowledge and experiences. On the other hand, the dependent variable was described as the level of students' performance of second year math majors of Mindoro State University in elementary statistics. It was measured in terms of their final grade. Moreover, as shown in the figure, these two variables are linked by a one-tailed arrow which indicated the hypothesized relationship between them. Proceeding to the methodology, first, research design. This study will use a descriptive correlational method of research. The descriptive method is utilized to discuss the qualities of the two variables under this study, which are the extent of video-based learning and the level of students' performance of the respondents, while the correlational method will be used to determine the extent of video-based learning and the level of the performance of second-year mathematics major students. Respondents of this study. The respondents of this study will be the selected 52nd year mathematics major students of Mindoro State University enrolled and already done taking up the subject elementary statistics during the second semester in the school year 2019-2020. For the sampling technique, the researchers will use convenience sampling in determining the number of students. According to Edmore and Mann's 2017, convenience sampling is a type of method that obtains samples by taking samples that are conveniently located around a certain location or internet service. Since there is no face-to-face class, the researchers will base the selection of respondents on their reach, availability, and accessibility. Those who have access in either messenger or email from second-year mathematics major students will be selected. Research instrument. This study will use a self-made questionnaire in order to gather data. The self-made questionnaire pertains to the extent of video-based learning of the respondents, which will be measured in terms of making interpretations of the content, administering concepts of real-world situations, and creating new knowledge and experiences. Data collection. In collecting the data, the researchers will make three different sets of request letters approved by their instructor in research. One will be given to the program head of the PSED, one for the advisor of the respondents, and one for the respondents itself. A survey will be conducted by the researchers through electronic means such as messenger or email. This survey will contain the self-made questionnaires which will be administered to the selected respondents. When the questionnaires are being retrieved, the data will be tabulated and processed manually with the use of spreadsheets. Tables will be made in order to analyze, organize, and summarize the data. Data analysis. To analyze the data, the researchers will use the statistical tools such as frequency and percentage, weighted mean, and persons R. The frequency and percentage will be used to describe the level of students' performance of second-year mathematics major of Mindoro State University in elementary statistics, while the weighted mean will be used to measure the extent of video-based learning of the said respondents, and persons R will be used to test the correlation between the extent of video-based learning and the level of students' performance of second-year math majors in elementary statistics.
The proponents of this study are Ms. Maria Gessel Noche, Ms. Jessa Lorainne Ramo, and Ms. Lealyn Poblete. Thank you for listening.